The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go on. No, 66.
Watch the screen.
Hey, exit.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. And let's get
Now Brady. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
Wait, that round 80? Round 80?
Mike, I got it. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Shadow!
Let's put that team on the bus.
Hey, orbit!
Mike 55. Right there in the middle.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
It's our field.
Hey, 66. Hey, Charlie.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let's go. Mike 55. Mike 55. I'm coming.
Ozzy.
Shotgun now for Brady. Goodwin able to haul it in. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Mike 54.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They needed to break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Black.
Hey, Mike 50.
They start the drive with Cook.
Let's go. You tighten up.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 76 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Get ready. 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things out. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, Delta.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, let's get off the field.
Second.
Throwing again on second down. Brady under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I got you. 72.
Slam.
Back, pilot. 64. Weak.
I got motion.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The penalty helps a bit, but still 8 yards to go on third down for this offense.
I'm coming after you. Jim. Switch.
53, Linda. Hey, Foxtrot. 22 jet bomber.
Mike, 53. Mike. Pick it up.
72.
53 is Mike.
From the gun, Brady. Well, this is caught by Jackson. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the run.
Zebra.
7's the mic. Both 7's the mic. Get your switch.
Five.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. It's a party now. 47.
Easy.
47. Check. 47.
Leave it. Ring up 48.
Yo!
Where's the hot?
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
2.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Hey, Ringo, 48. Hey.
Watch that.
Where's that?
Cousins. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
The hot. 180.
Check. 53's Mike. Now watch one.
Hey, yo.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Bound to lose one.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. And we return welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The hot. 180.
Hey, we gotta get to
First.
get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Come on.
Where's that?
That was 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he's going to go down again. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
You go, night.
Leave it. Ringo, 48.
53's the Mike. 53. Check.
Where's that?
3rd and long for Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. McKenzie now to return it. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Shadow!
On first down, Brady. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Hey, goal 66.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Right there. 54. Right there.
Go up. No, 66.
Brady now on first down. Man open. It's Goodwin. The 30. 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Don't get nervous.
Go.
53's the mic.
Now Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Mike. Wait, 80!
I'm coming after you.
Goal 50.
I'm coming after you. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Smooth.
Mike, 55.
Alert.
55. Get in the way.
Sugar.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He finds Ajayi. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
Topper! Topper!
Check 99! Check 99!
49! Check 49! Check 49!
Regular!
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's go.
First target, first catch, and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that
53.
as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Your track!
72.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. So we talk about being on schedule. I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
38, Vikings 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Both sevens and Mike. Both sevens and Mike.
Hey, Echo. We want it. Come to my world.
47's the
On second and 9, Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is third and 9.
Go!
Hey, zoom.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D.
Cousins now. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, 32, last 50.
No, baby, you don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Check the backer, check the backer.
Where's the hot?
To throw is Cousins. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Sidney Jones. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Check 43.
Check it, reload.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Alabama. Hey, 1 set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, high 7.
Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. 54's Mike. 54's
Regular.
54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
72.
Brady going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, there was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Eagles, they remain as hot as anyone, 6